It's waking up, busting your butt, trying to earn a little extra pay. It's taking her out when you get off with Creek for Fishing Day. Hello, book enjoyers
Book enthusiasts.
and other people who would watch this. Don't know why you would do that if you don't like books.
Maybe they're just like us.
Boo!
Oh. Ouch. Anyway, hi. Welcome.
It's Bridget.
Brendan.
It's Tone Time. That was chaotic.
That
as
was
shit,
chaotic.
Dude.
That's pretty huge for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to do today?
Today?
Yeah, right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Right now, I would like to read 1-star reviews.
Perfect. That's what we're gonna do today.
Heck yeah! Let's go.
That's the intro to this video. Nailed it, I think. And now we're gonna segue to our sponsor.
It's me.
It's also me. I sponsor this channel.
My own sweat and blood and tears.
And financial
competitions.
Yeah.
Oy, oy, oy. Anyway.
Let's do it. F you. That was a good intro.
Well.
I'm calm.
Okay. I today have researched some 1-star reviews.
Did you press record?
Anyway, found some 1-star reviews.
What do I do with my hands? I forgot what I do when I say it.
How is this happening?
I don't know. I'm back.
Okay. Books that we both enjoyed.
Yes.
These are 1-star reviews.
Okay.
We're going to not be rude. We're just going to critique. Okay?
I'll try.
Good choice.
You know me.
Anyway, it was more towards me than it was towards you.
Okay.
I can be as mean as they come. Anyways, The first book I picked is Jezebel.
I rated that book 4.5 out of 5, I think.
I also rated it 4.5 out of 5. It's a banger.
This is gonna piss me off, I think, isn't it?
I'm gonna be I'm gonna say yes, it is.
All right, give me the tea.
This is from Brian.
I hate Brian.
You gotta chill.
Sorry.
I'm not even ready yet. It would have been one thing to redeem a historic villain.
Okay.
It's another thing entirely to pervert a historic hero. To write a story where Elijah not only slept with Jezebel, but was nothing more than an embittered ex is disgusting.
All right, we're taking liberties with the word historic here.
Literally.
As far as I'm concerned, the
people
Bible
aren't
is
real.
fiction.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? Right?
I mean, yeah. Let's be fair. There are lots of people that believe that it's real.
But, like, there's no, like, factual evidence that it's real, right?
No.
Okay.
In fact, there is like I wish I could remember her name. Stravla something or other. Anyway, she's a like well-renowned scholar of the Bible.
Yeah.
And she calls it myth.
Yeah.
Like her whole entire life has been studying the historicity of the Bible.
Sure.
And she's very cool. She's written many books.
Yeah.
She herself says, yeah, it's not real. So one could conclude.
Yeah, I mean, also, like, because I know there's, like, King James Version. That's, like, the most popular one,
yes.
right? But that means there's other versions,
yes.
right? So how did we decide that the King James Version is, like, the one?
I mean, I could wager a guess that starts with M and ends with N.
Men?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought you were going to say money. And then I was like, wait,
also.
money ends with Y. Anyways, that being said, Brian. I just think that maybe you got to take it easy, man.
I also think if you read the book and that was your takeaway, you didn't understand the general theme.
No, not at all.
At all.
At all. He's just mad that the dude he likes from the Bible got shit on.
He literally.
I mean, he didn't get shit on that hard.
No, he
really.
didn't. He just did it to himself.
Yeah.
And, like, do you think she actually is a villain? Did you just not understand that, like, the whole point of the book is that maybe she's not just a villain, she's just a woman, and it was a story written by men?
Whoa.
Oh, introspection could do you some good, Brian.
Also,
Anyway.
Elijah sucks.
He does.
He's evil in the book. Well, I guess that was kind of his point. I don't know. I just feel like how are you gonna get like why are you glazing Elijah so hard?
I don't know.
Like
man.
you can't even if it was a real guy, like I don't know.
Objectively, he murdered people.
Yeah, like come on, bro. Like
That's my biggest qualm with these freaking.
Yeah.
We went and saw Prince of Egypt
yeah.
at the Hale Center Theater the other day. If you haven't seen the animated movie, I don't know where you've been, but there's a
Wait, what did he rate the book? Oh, that's the premise of the video. It's 1 star. Okay. Holy shit. All right.
Anyways.
Sorry, I interrupted you just to be a idiot.
It's
Go
fine.
ahead.
Anyway, the story in the Bible
Yeah.
is that Pharaoh and Pharaoh's son Ramses are the bad guys for keeping the Hebrews as slaves, and
Yeah.
Moses goes and redeems
Sure.
and frees them,
Yeah.
right? And
He sees
Moses
the
is the
burning
hero.
bush.
Sees the burning bush.
She part the seas.
Okay, did we neglect to realize that Moses also murdered people?
Wait, who did he murder?
All of the firstborn children.
Oh, yeah.
And people died during
Yeah, but
all of the
Bridget,
tempests
Bridget,
and whatever.
Bridget. God told him to.
Exactly. The villain is God, bro. Anyways, I have to be done. What?
What's the stupid... Her sister was a witch, bro. When you said bro, that's what you
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'll take it. That's awesome.
Anywho,
That's funny.
bro's just glazed on Elijah so hard.
Literally.
What's up with all these glazers? All right, give me the next one.
The next one's actually for Dungeon Crawler, Carl.
Yes, a 4 out of 5.
It says, I really tried to make it through this one, but I gave up around 80% in.
All right, coward.
First of all,
Coward.
it's written for a very specific audience, mainly guys who like D&D, fighting, and weird sex stuff.
Okay.
I mean, like, maybe.
Yeah, I guess.
But can we talk about DNFing at 80%?
That's crazy.
That's wild.
You're a coward.
What?
What's wrong with you, bro? You were
Finish the
so
last
close.
70 pages.
Also, I feel like if you got 80% in, like,
You read
you
the
kind
story.
of liked it, right?
Honestly,
Are you like weird sex stuff? What's his name?
it's a girl.
What's her name?
Carla.
Carla? You're a freak, aren't you? She's projecting, I
She's
think.
projecting.
She's like, ew. And I liked it when he squished the thing with his feet. That's so gross. Anyways, I'm gonna
It's you,
keep
Carla.
reading.
You have a foot fetish, don't you?
I don't know. I mean, like, I kind of see where she's coming from. Like, yeah, it is. I don't even think it's for a specific audience. Like, yes, people who like D&D will love the book. What was the other bullshit
Yeah.
she said? Oh, people who like action or fighting
and
will definitely like the book.
Yeah,
But sex freaks stuff, I'm like, not really. Like,
I don't think so either. I didn't feel like it was a
There's
lot of
like,
weird sex stuff. In
there's
there,
no
honestly.
like actual like sex stuff in it.
No, it's just a couple of like jokes.
One-off jokes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wasn't
Which is why I said in our review, if you don't like good stuff, don't read
don't
it.
read the book.
So maybe the book's just not for you, but it's for everyone else who has swag. Carla,
Carla.
you need to go to therapy.
Oh boy.
I actively don't go to therapy. I
Yeah,
shouldn't be
I
allowed
was
to say
gonna say,
that.
what leg do you have to stand on, sir?
It's because I don't need it.
Okay. Anyways, the next book is Well of Ascension because you just finished it.
I did. Well,
Just-ish.
just.
Anyways,
I
sorry.
rated it.
You gave it a 4.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I just looked
Okay, perfect.
today.
What did you give it?
I think I gave it a 5 actually.
Oh, nice.
Anywho, this one, M. It just says M. Rated it 1 star and says,
Hiding behind the screen, M.
I've got a new proper title for this novel.
Well,
I
shit.
shouldn't have done that. A teenage drama carnage.
Okay.
I have to read you this other one mostly just because it's funny.
Okay. Wait, is that the whole review?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh. Okay. I was waiting for like an explanation.
Nope. Just that apparently Vin
Okay.
makes terrible choices. The end.
Okay.
For the first time, I believe I'm an environmentalist. Okay.
Why for the first time?
Because I feel sorry for all the papers that were wasted on making this book.
Ooh, what a diss.
First of all, the first time you've been
Yeah.
considered an environmentalist, wake up.
But there's no criticism. I don't know how to respond to that because there's no criticism
There's
of
none.
the book.
Because they just didn't like it.
I
Like
guess.
you can't criticize it apparently. That was the main criticism that I saw for this one, is that people thought it was just Vin being a dummy, making dumb choices, which is silly.
I mean, she did the slaughtering of the guys.
Yeah.
You know, the guy lived, but that
It's war, brother.
it's war. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I disagree.
I mean, same. That's it. That's what I got on that one.
I also think that you should have been an environmentalist earlier
Way
in life.
before this.
I wonder how old that person is. Maybe they just barely turned 19 and watched the news for the first time or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's a very good thought. Okay. This one's for Pet.
Okay. Oh God.
Katie rated it 1 star and said, "Yikes! I knew withing." She's tried to spell within, but she spelled it wrong. The first few pages of this was not going to be the book for me. A book that pushes a political agenda never sets well with me. Maybe you should stop reading.
Dude, I'm so tired of hearing people just anything that people who don't like gay people. If one gay person is anything, they're doing a political agenda. They're pushing no,
They're
brother.
literally just living.
They exist. You gotta face it.
Truly.
There should be stories about a fucking trans
person.
What are you talking about, dude?
Yeah.
You're insufferable. I'm
Truly.
not. Yeah, I don't know, dude.
And also, I mean, I didn't think that this was an outwardly political book.
No, there's no political agenda.
No.
Yes, the main character is trans.
And that's it. And they mention it
bro.
In the very first chapter, and then it doesn't talk about that again.
Yeah, how about you stop pushing your agenda down my throat? Stop saying if the character is a man. I don't want to know if it's a straight man, if it's a cis dude.
Idea.
Yeah.
We just want to exist. Sir,
dude.
Ma'am, whatever.
Yeah, also what you said though, just don't read books then.
Literally.
Every book is political.
In some way, or what else would they be?
No, yeah. Every story, yeah, I don't know. Isn't that the whole point of stories is to teach a lesson?
Yeah, what other books are you reading? I don't know.
I'm trying to think of a book that doesn't. I mean, maybe the book about the kids book, the guy named David. What's it called? Is it just called David? And he's naughty.
What are you talking about?
All right, listen. I'm gonna put a picture of a book right here, and the way I remember this child's book is that David, the main character, is naughty. He does bad shit, and I think it's supposed to teach kids to not be naughty.
Is there some amount of talking point there that you remember this book and I don't?
Perhaps. I would just like to say, if you want a book that's no political agenda, go back to reading kids' books about how to behave.
Maybe.
And how to treat other people with kindness, maybe. I don't know.
Seriously.
Also, you.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't
I hate that,
on
dude.
that take.
It's like any piece of media. They're keep politics out of it. I'm okay, I don't know. What's the point of the media then?
Literally. It's not, and most of the time, it's not even that they don't want politics involved. It's that they don't want politics they don't agree with involved.
Yeah.
If it was a political book that they agreed with, they wouldn't mind. They wouldn't have any commentary on it.
Yeah. If the main character in Pet was a cis person with a gun, they'd be like, hell yeah, dude. This shit
Literally.
kicks ass.
Yeah. Pedophile hunter.
Yeah.
That's their whole MO.
Yeah.
I should probably stop talking.
Yeah,
anyway.
Yeah, never mind. Next review, please.
Next one's for Chain Gang. Certified banger.
Certified 5 out of 5 stars, in my opinion.
I agree. I also rated it 5 out of 5.
Also, this review is going to have a similar effect on me, isn't it?
Probably.
Cool.
Jerry
Oh, God.
gave it a 1 star and said, absolutely terrible. Characters, uninteresting. Story, uninteresting. Hard to follow. Don't believe any
Brother,
of the hype on this book.
No, stop you right there. Story hard to follow is crazy.
It's not.
My brother in Christ.
There's one plot line, my guy.
They just fight. They're just trying to stay alive. Bro watched the Hunger Games and was like, damn, this plot's crazy. I cannot understand. I don't understand what they're doing right now.
Literally, what a weird thing to say.
Okay, pick up where you left off. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Don't believe any of the hype on this book. Such a disappointment. This is the last time I will finish a book just so I don't have a DNF.
That's crazy, dude.
First of all, the characters
that's what I was
in
gonna
this
say.
book are crazy.
Yeah.
Like, how do you find that not interesting?
Yeah. I mean, even just like take away all of their like personal like quirks.
Yeah.
You're dealing with convicts who get
Gladiator.
the opportunity to fight to the death for freedom. That alone is so like interesting.
What more do we need there?
Like, and that's with none of their like unique personality
Yeah.
traits, which there are plenty.
So many.
So
that doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense to me. And also, I genuinely don't understand how you would read this book and feel nothing.
no, I mean,
Like,
yeah,
I don't understand that.
yeah.
I
It's
had
crazy.
to like close the book and take breaths. I don't get that at all. Like,
Yeah.
where have some heart, my guy. I don't understand that.
I mean, but in Jerry's defense, he doesn't understand the plot. Like Jerry's mental like. I mean, I'm a f***ing idiot. I can't even put words into what I'm trying to explain for Jerry, and I understood the plot.
What a weird thing to say.
Like, what plot do you understand?
Genuinely, could you tell us what book you found easy to follow?
Magic Treehouse.
I mean, should they?
Actually, no, because they do like some kind of like weird time traveling stuff.
Yeah, they do. And like Morgana
I
and
bet-
Merlin are in
yeah.
that shit.
I bet Jerry can't read that shit.
I'm sorry, Jerry. That sucks. Maybe you should have done more AR testing as a
Yeah,
kid.
or you know those apps that are supposed to like it's like exercises for your brain.
Oh
You
yeah,
could try
that'd be good. That could be good for you, brother. Okay. Oh, this one's also for Chain Gang, just because I thought it was funny. Carmen says, I could not finish this. It was like being hit over the head with an allegory every single chapter.
Oh no!
Darn it! I have to learn lessons.
Wait, what? The story I'm reading has an allegory?
It's almost like it's a book. What? Anyways.
Maybe some people shouldn't read.
Or they should have read more as a child.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I don't know.
Too many TikTok.
Too many TikTok, for
And that's
sure.
coming from me that's had, it's waking up, busting your butt, stuck in my head for the
all
whole
day. Yeah. All right. I think
I'm top 10 most brain rotted adults in America.
maybe.
Not. I don't think so. Actually, I take that back. I would like to take that back.
I think you should take
Scrub
that
it
back.
from the record. Me in the future. Don't leave this in. I'm going to leave it in.
Anyway. Okay, I have a couple for the last one.
Okay.
Mostly because they made me angry.
Okay.
This is For the Sword of Kaigen by Emma Long, which is a fantastic book.
First of all, I can't believe people would have a different opinion than me. That pisses me off.
You should all agree with me all the time. What are you doing? We're literally the smartest people that have ever
That's
lived.
not true. But I do think you should agree with me.
Yeah, I mean, fair.
Yeah.
Anyways, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. This was Wulle is their name.
Wulle.
DNF. Can't bring myself to read more of this. It has good writing, but too many info dumps.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, it does have info dumps.
I don't care for long flashback without conflict.
What?
I don't care about world building info dumps. Big fights, yay, but boring since I can't feel the weight of the stakes. Might even say there are none.
Wait, what about... Can
No
I
stakes?
spoil Sword of Kaigen real quick? What about when his like uncle gets fucking murked, dude? And when he sees his like teacher die right in front of him.
No stakes is crazy.
When the parents find out that their son died protecting their homeland.
Well, okay, to be fair, they DNF'd.
Oh yeah,
And they don't say when,
yeah, true.
but like,
I mean,
no stakes?
listen, I love Sword of Kaigen, but like there is a lot of info
There is a
dumping,
lot of info dumping.
But I never like it. I don't know, man. Maybe I just have a higher tolerance for an info dump.
I mean, I find them to be interesting. And
Yeah,
also, the
same.
flashbacks did have conflict.
Yeah.
Literally, Misaki flashback version is a badass.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what are we talking about here?
Yeah. She's like doing vigilante shit.
Seriously.
Like, I don't know, dude. Like,
She's essentially Robin Hood.
yeah.
Come on.
Did you get to the part, man? Wooly, did you get to the dragon part? It seems like you
Genuinely.
didn't get to the dragon part.
Because what?
Because what other fight would he be talking
I
about?
have no idea.
Because there is like
There's like the little. No,
Like,
that's the
no,
first big one.
There's only like training fights.
Yeah.
Where they're like, it's action, but they're like training.
Not actually, yeah.
So he has to be talking about the dragon part, which doesn't make any sense because it's like very visceral.
Yeah, agreed.
In my opinion.
And emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're wrong. That's all I gotta say. All right. I'm going to read these two together because they're both short.
Okay.
From Katharina and Joris.
Is this going to be another one where they're just like, this shit sucks, no explanation?
Kind of. Okay. Most disappointing character development ever.
They finished the book?
Can't believe everyone is so hyped about the female MC.
Did they finish the book?
Uh-huh. The next person, Joris, says, dog shit story. Don't see the hype. Explain it to me. Here we go, Joris. Let me explain.
Joris, dude.
First of all, the hype around the female MC?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Just, people hate women, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Super fair. And she is like, this book is, hello, let me show you what it's like to be a woman.
Yeah. And a mother.
And a mother.
Yeah.
And a badass, all wrapped in one.
Yeah. So wait, who are you cheering? Are you cheering for the husband? Because he sucks.
That's alarming.
He fucking sucks.
And
until like the very end.
Very end.
And even then, he's like not even redeemed. He's just working on it.
Yeah. And no character development is a crazy thing to say about this book.
I feel like we've read so many reviews where it's like, yeah, the character development is bad. I'm like, I don't think you just don't
know what
understand.
That means?
Then.
Yeah. Like, what are you expecting to see out of character development if not the development that these characters went through?
Yeah.
Please explain.
Or they're just like, they wanted her to turn into like to get revenge or something, like turn into some like crazy like murderer warrior.
They're saying there's no character development across the board.
Yeah, true.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Even if you take Misaki out of it.
Sure. Which, if you did, I would kill you.
Literally. That's insane. It's weird. Yeah. Weird thing to say.
Yeah. I fully don't understand.
No.
What did I rate Sword of Kaigen? Do you remember? I think it was a 4 or 4.5.
I think you gave it a 4.
4?
I think I gave it a 5.
Damn. I really like it. I don't know if it's a 5. I just think
that's really fair.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like if you've read the full book and paid attention, there's no way that you could say there's no emotional impact, no character development, unless you just like didn't pay attention.
Literally,
I don't know.
Didn't understand.
That's very mysterious to me.
Because it is pretty info heavy, but like,
yeah,
I don't know. Interesting. Very, very interesting. All right.
Or you just were expecting, like we've said before, like Avatar meets like Adult Sword.
Your expectations weren't met.
And so then like you were just like that. But even then, like, because that's what I was expecting. But then once you realize what
pleasantly
it is,
surprised.
Exactly, dude.
Agreed.
I don't understand. Everybody should read The Sword of Kaigen, and if you don't like it, shut the f up and don't talk to me. We can't be friends.
No, literally.
You don't understand.
Well, I would like to know, to end our video.
Yeah.
Have you ever rated a book you read 1 star?
No.
Never?
No.
Really?
Because, like, for a large portion of my adult life, I didn't read.
Oh, okay.
Remember? Because I was like... Remember, I was on reading hiatus because of...
life things.
Doing things. And... I was honest. Anyways, so, but, like, when I got back into reading, like, whatever, a year and a half ago or whatever, every book I've read has been, like, a recommendation or something that I've been seeing get a lot of people saying is good.
Yeah.
So it's
hard to say.
The lowest I've rated is like a 3.
Yeah. That's super fair.
What have you rated that's 1 star?
I have rated one book 1 star.
What was
it? It is Barry by Colleen Hoover. It was recommended to me. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Huh. Have you read others of hers? Other books?
Yes, I read the book that they made into a movie.
Yeah.
It was years ago.
Yeah.
And I feel like the reader that I was then is different than the reader that I am now. And I liked the one, I think it's called It Ends With Us.
Mm-hmm.
I actually liked that story. I felt like it touched on things that were important. I don't like what they did with the movie. I think they left a lot of the stuff out that I liked about it.
Wait, is that the one that just came out, right?
With Blake Lively in it.
I
It's about domestic violence.
Oh.
Yeah. Kind of like breaking the cycle type situation.
Sure.
I
know another book that talks about that. It's called Pet.
I
love you, Pet. I'll never stop loving you, Pet. That sounds weird taken out of... Nobody clipped that. That was gross. Sorry. Anyways, Miss Hoover.
Anyway, I initially read it on us for a book club.
Okay.
And I was like new to the area, so I was trying to meet people, and so I went to this book club, and they were all kind of like raving about the abuser a little bit because
like in a he's like I could fix him type of way.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because the way that she writes it very well in that you find him like very captivating and charming. Yeah. Which I think is credit to her as an author, frankly. But he's very clearly abusing her.
Sure.
Like, anyway.
Wouldn't that make, like, in my opinion, that would make it feel more real? Because, like, a lot of times, like, people that are manipulative or, like, in that way are very charismatic.
Which was my
because they know how to deal with people.
Exactly. Yeah. Which is why I was like, I actually feel like this does a really, really good job of illustrating why people don't leave violent relationships.
Yeah.
Because of, XYZ, all this thing. Anyway, so it was just really alarming for me to sit there in that group of people being like, did we read an entirely different book? Like, I am so confused.
Yeah.
So I ended up reading Verity after that one, I believe. Because I can't remember, someone said that it was another good book by Colleen Hoover.
Yeah.
And I literally could not hate it more. Genuinely.
What's the synopsis?
It's technically, like, I guess you could call it a thriller. About a woman that has children and kind of loses her mind because she thinks her husband loves her children more than her.
Okay.
And like, it's basically about her, like, being a terrible mother.
Yeah.
And you know how I feel about content like that.
Sure. But it just, like, what didn't you like about it? You probably didn't want to talk about it for this long, but I'm genuinely curious.
No, it's super fine. I actually felt like the big reveal at the end of the plot was terrible.
Okay.
I did not think it went well. I thought that the writing was bad, frankly. And I just genuinely don't understand how you can enjoy a book that talks about hurting kids. Like, I cannot. I don't understand that. Yeah. And not even just like, because there's that one scene in Dungeon Crawler, but that's not the same. In my
the goblin
opinion. Yeah, the goblin babies or whatever.
Yeah.
This is like a mother.
Yeah.
That's very
abusive.
Emotionally, physically to her children, and the whole book.
Yeah.
Solely because she doesn't think her husband loves her enough.
Well, does she get like? Well, I guess you already said that the ending sucks. Like, because for me, like, I could read that if the payoff at the end was like her facing justice or like some kind of like, Yeah, I did not think that the end justified the means at all. And I know that there are people that disagree with me because there are lots of people that like the book, obviously, because it was recommended to me. You're one of the people that they read your review and they're like, she's crazy.
Probably,
man.
But I'm also right. So it's poorly written. The plot sucked. The smut was terrible. Why is there smut in a book?
Wait, I was about to say, I thought you said it was a thriller.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Colleen,
it was not good.
Me and you are beefing now.
Now my 1-star review is reserved fully for Verity.
I hope one day I can read a book that I hate.
I hope so too, actually.
I need I feel like I've had ups and downs, but not like that.
Yeah, one of these days I want you to read Bunny by Mona Awad.
I already hate the title.
I really thought I was going to enjoy it, and I ended up giving it, I think I gave it 2.
Okay.
2 stars.
The problem is I just have so many really good fucking books I've got to read before I can read any random shit. Yeah. I'm so behind on like reading books.
You missed some years.
I missed a lot. Like the last shit I read before like this year and a half was like Percy Jackson. Banger, by the way. Okay, we should be done now. I think that's the end.
Thank you for listening to us rant.
Yeah, thank you. Also, you're allowed to have your opinions, even if they suck ass. Unless, actually, never mind. I love you. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.